I gave him enough grief.
Yud, Zayin, Amid, Aleph. Herchik as asikoch menat devanois shloisha tfachim psula. Yud Zayin Amid Aleph. Chaver, let's go now. Mishnah. So in distance is chak from the walls, 3 tfachim psula. Why is it puzzle? Love is up to 3. Bayis a house shenivcha, that is Rabbi Yankiv. Bayis shenivches v'sikach al gabov. So we have 3 cases. Hopefully this bar chaver should hopefully be fresh because this was mamish the last little bit that we just did. V'yesh min hakozel sikach arba amois psula. Why arba amois? What's arba amois? Arba amois away from the wall. Doivin akuma v'chein chashim v'kavaz achsadja so gedol shekim v'b'darv shenim v'sachem ba. Miyesh tachtov arba amois psula. So part A of the Mishnah is the lavad 3 tfachim. Part B is doivin akuma 4 amois. Says the Gemara, Kol hani lamali. Why do we need the last 3 cases that teach us doivin akuma? Srich. Diashminan, a bunch of 7A girls over here. They can't eat the popcorn. Diashminan, Bayush Nivchas. Yeah, I'm happy that you're both massive. The only time you're both quiet. Diashminan, Bayush Nivchas. If the case is a house that opens up in the middle, why in that case? Shemdahani. And again, if there was a hole in the center over here, these walls are made for that hole. So maybe that's when we say Deifin Akuma. Avol Chatzar, again, let's picture in our minds, we have an outdoor Chatzar and we have those porches around. So the Chatzar, Mukavaz Achsadra, the Mechitzos, Lav Lachsadra Zavidi, the Mechitzos are not made for the Achsadra. Why not? What are the Mechitzos made? For the house. If you have a large sukkah that's surrounded by, let's say, sheets, items you can use as schach, part A is why we need the 3 cases at the end of the Mishnah, and the teretz is because Nachamal, because each one is adding on a new din. I found the Rabban in the yeshiva of Rav Diasi. They were sitting with Karmi. They were saying, "Gesundheit." Avir, here it goes. Avir paisel bishleisha. Avir pasels with 3 tfachim. Schach pasel paisel barba. Amois. Again, airspace 3 tfachim. Pasel schach 4 amois. Va'amina loho. Again, that's what Rabba found the Talmidim. V'amina lu, and Rabba said, I said to them, I know. Avir de paisel bish. Schach pasel is 4 amois. Right now is what we're saying. Right now.
Because until that, I don't know. This is
Doifin Akuma, we think. Again, these are all.
Where it is.
Oh, good. This is exactly what's coming out. This is what we learned Leil Purim for everyone who's there. V'amina lu, I know, and I said to them, Avir the paisel begimel. Avir that pasel with 3 tfachim. Ask the Rabbo to tell me the Rav. Where do you know that 3 tfachim is pasel of Avir? Titanan. Our Mishnah said what? Here, Ba'arba Amoy. Okay, I think I said it wrong. What did I say? You said Tfachim, I said Amos, or I said Amos, you said Tfachim? Okay, very good. You were right. Very good. Thank you. I was wrong. You are 100% correct. Now let's go back. And let's go for the Kash of the Gemara. I'm sorry. My brain was 1 step. Let's go in. Good. Very good. Shkayach Ravavi. Double points. Extra, what's it? An extra appetizer? Amar Rabba Nachamal. Amar Rabba Ashkechid Arbana Nachamal. The very rap. The Asi Vikami Nachamal. Avir Paisel B'Shloisha Tfachim Zabas Arba Tfachim. Thank you. The Talmidim were saying that it's 3 tfachim, airspace 4 tfachim Schach Pasel. And I, Rabba, said to them, where do you know this thing of airspace paseling? You know from our Mishnah. What does the Mishnah say? But the Mishnah also says, Ve'omruli, what did the Talmidim say to me? Not that Mishnah. Why not? Don't ask in that Mishnah. The Rav Ushmuel Amri Tarvayu Tanaya Din Misham Daifen Akuma Naguba. And therefore, don't ask from the Mishnah. Va'amina lu'ana, and I, Rabbi, said back to the Talmidim, Ma ilu ika schach pasel bachas me'arba. If we had pasel schach a little bit less than 4 tfachim, 3.9 tfachim. Va'avir, we had airspace bachas mishleish a little less than 3 tfachim, 2.9. The two of them are next door to each other. What's the din, Mike? Well, kshira, because do the math. 3.9, 2.9, everything's kosher. But now, ask the Rabbi, what happens? You fill it up with schach pasol mai. So now you have more than 4 tfachim of schach pasol. What happens? Psula. So ask the Rabbi, Talmidim of Rav, why is that? V'lo yeh avir ha-paisel. Airspace pasels with 3 tfachim should be no less than kischach pasel ha-paisel b'arba. So ask the Rabbi, I don't understand. The two next to each other is kosher. You put a little bit more schach pasel, it makes it possible. But airspace is more potent because airspace only have to have 3 tfachim. So how can it be that you detract the airspace? Then it makes it worse. V'amruli. So again, good starke Talmidim. They didn't just fold; they screamed back. According to you, Rabbi Nami, I'll ask you the same kasha. You, Rabbi, say the Amr Tzchach Pasel. Paisel Barba Amois, says the Talmud, the mamish the exact same kasha. Ma yilu mikis Pasel Pachas Me Arba Amois. You Pasel Schach a little less than 4 Amois. Ve'avir any of your airspace Pachas Me Shleisha. My what's the day? Nachamok Sheira. Ma yivishvudim mai psula. Say the Talmidim the exact same kasha. Lo yavir Paisel V'Shleisha Schach Pasel Paisel Barba Amois. Now finally, after the whole back and forth, we finally get some svaras. Said Rabba, I'll tell you what the story is. Hi, Mike. What's going on here? Shlomo D says Rabba Damina Arba Amois. Where do I get my dinim from? Misham Shiura. V'lav Shiuru. It's not Doifen Akuma. It's not Lovad. It's Stam Halacha L'Moshe Misinai. And therefore, if it's Tam Malach L'Moshe Misinai, it makes sense that they don't add. It makes sense that you fill it in, because each is its own independent shear, and that's all. But says Rabbi the Talmidim, Hi La Shir Lav Shiru, I Lav Shiru. Kim Lo Shavi Shir La Dadi. And therefore, since the Shurim are not equal, like Mitzdarfi, because 2 different Halach L'Moshe Misinais don't combine. But Rabbi says the Talmidim, but according to you, Damrit, that you say Shir Misham Haflaga, that why do you Talmidim hold that Schach Pasel is Dalit Tfachim? Airspace is 3 tfachos because Haflaga, it's too much of a separation. So says Rabbi, Mali it's polig b'schach pasel, Mali it's polig b'schach pasel v'avir. Should be no difference. And that's period. End of conversation. Rabba ends with a good kasha. The Talmid the Rav, no response, and that's how it ends. So we have Rabba learning like our Mishnah, but for the reason of Schach Stam Balach L'Moshe Misinai. We have Talmidim of Rav learning Gimel Tfachim, Dal Tfachim. We don't necessarily know why. Adkan Kol Hasipur. Naya Shtickle Gemara. Comes like Abaye, and Abaye, it's not a Naya Shtickle Gemara. Abaye takes up the cause. Omer Le Abaye Ulamar Nami. So they said to Abaye, 1 second. Ulamar Nami Nehi Dol Shavishurai B'Sukkah Gedayla. According to Rabbah as well. It's true that the shirim are not equal in a large sukkah. That you have Dalit Amois, you have Gimel Tfachim. Sukkah Kitana Miloshavish Shirayu. Even according to Rabbah, if it's a small sukkah, it's going to be the same issue. Because once you combine the 2 shiurim, it's not going to be have the share of a sukkah. Amar lei. So he responds, it's not the reason why apostles who elamisham, the lesser share of the sukkah, because there's no sheer sukkah. It's not 7 tvachim, so it is possible, period. Okay, that's the end of the conversation of Rabbah and the Talmidim of Rav. Now, says the Gemara, Rabbah, 2 lines from the top, introduced an idea that if shiurim are not equal, Dalet Amos, Gimel Tfachim, each its own halach l'Moshe Misinai, they don't combine. Frag the Gemara, where do you know that from? Is that true? They don't combine. Different types of materials in what size, in what measurement are they makabel tama? A beged, Shleisha by Shleisha etzbais. Very good, thank you. Hasak arbal bat fach. Ha'ar hai chamish al chamish. Ma bat shisha al shisha. V'tani Allah. And even though each one is its own shear, ha'beged v'hasak. Hasak v'ar. Ha'ar v'amabot. Mitzarfin zemzeh. So says the Gemara, I don't understand. Clearly, they're different shiurim. Clearly, they do combine. You, Rabbi, had this idea that anytime the shiurim are not shavala adadi, they're not equal. They're mitzdarfi. We see they are. Says the Gemara, I'll tell you why they're mitzdarfi. Hasam kinitani time over there. We said the reason. I'm Rav Shimon, my tam. What's the reason they combine? Hal v'roi litame moishav. Because they could be mitame moishav. They share a common denominator with regard to Tumas moishav. Kedetinan. Hamiksa, if you cut off a piece, mekulan tefach al tefach, tamei. Tefach al tefach, says the Gemara, l'may chazi. What's a tefach al tefach? Fit to do with. You could take that little piece and you put on top of the donkey and it could cover it over, use it as a patch. That's why they're mitzdaref. So the Gemara concludes are things mitzdaref. Do they combine if they're different shiurim? No. Over here, it's because they have a common denominator, and that's the reason why they are. Stop by surah, pick it up from there.